starting in about 1 minute. We're going to be starting in about 1 minute. The graduates will be coming in. Some quick housekeeping notes. Please stay seated. When the graduates walk in, it is for their safety. We have not started yet. We're about to get started. We need everyone to take their seat here. I believe there's a table down that first boat.
No, wait, they're going all the way down. You have to stand. Hey, come here. Come here. Stand right here. They're going to turn this way, and you stand here, and you get a photo of them just as they turn. Okay? But you got to crouch down. They're gonna turn into this row, I think. Jones, are they in this row? Okay. You're gonna come all the way back here, stand here, try and crouch down. You're gonna get a picture of them just before they turn. They should be looking right at you. Click fast, click fast. Good? Can you hear everything? That's the whole stage. Look good?
Live stream. Oh, we don't do
Say hi, YouTube. Say hi, YouTube. Say hi, YouTube.
Oh, why is the phone?
Oh my
God. All right, we're going to get quickly started. Class of 2026, please take a seat. All right. Before we get started with today's program, we have some housekeeping notes delivered by our principal, Mr. Harris.
All right. For families and friends joining, I'll wait for the students and some of the families too. You see, the students are used to this, and some of the families you may not be so much. I'll wait. Families, students, I'm gonna wait on you. Help your friends. Thank you. For those coming in still, by the way, those who speak might want to step back because the echo is kind of crazy. If you are wanting some seats and you're standing, there's seats in the upper left corner here. I'm looking at it, there's a whole bunch of seats in the back. So if you're standing on the sides, please feel free to fill those mezzanine seats at the top, all right? Very quickly, again, there's a lot of chit chat that I need us to bring down. You know, the funny thing is it's actually the families and not the kids, because the kids know how I am. So, everybody quiet. Now, very quickly, I need us all to get something out of the way right now. This is a celebration for the kids. And more importantly, it's a celebration for all of our kids. I know for some of you, we didn't know if this day was going to come or not. We dragged them across the finish line. But we need to celebrate all students. So please make sure as you're celebrating, that we try to keep those celebrations as quick and narrow as possible for your students so that other families can hear their child's name just like you heard yours. All right? Thank you.
All right, well, students, aren't you glad this might be the last time you see Mr. Harris for the rest of the school year? All right, let's get this program started. Welcome families, friends, staff, and honored guests from Marina Middle School class of 2026. Students, I want to start off by saying how happy I am to be here with you all today. I've had the honor and privilege of opening this promotion ceremony today. For those who don't know me, my name is Mr. Rutek, and I had the privilege of being this class's counselor in 6th, 7th grade. Thank you. I promise to keep this speech short because I know there are two things standing between you and summer, this ceremony, and all the photos you all have to take after. But seriously, I want to tell you all how proud I am. I watched you grow from 6th graders who were trying to figure out where classes were to young adults getting ready for high school. I watched you make many mistakes, learn from them, and support and grow into the people you are sitting here today. And I'm going to miss you all. I'm going to miss hearing, Mr. Rutek, I got to tell you about my weekend. Mr. Rutek, I got to tell you about the new HUDs. And of course, Rutek, I need to talk to you before I crash out. No matter how random, serious, or completely brain rot filled these conversations were, they meant a lot to me. Especially when I'm gonna miss out quickly, you can all turn a joke turn anything into a joke, usually at my expense. Whether it was making fun of my smile, or how I always match my clothes, or how clean my office is, or not knowing who built or painted the Mona Lisa. Same difference. And honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. Those moments reminded me that Marina isn't just a school. It's a community, a place where people can laugh together, support each other, and be themselves. So before you all leave us and go to high school, I have some final pieces of advice for you all. First, be yourself. Yes. Say the weird thing. Join the club, try out for that class. Don't spend your life worrying about being too cringe. Some of the best people you meet are a little weird. Second, remember that you are never cooked. One bad day, not cooked. One bad grade, not cooked. One embarrassing moment that keeps you up at 2 a.m. Thank you. There is always another choice, another opportunity, and another way forward. And finally, when life gets hard, and it will, remember, there's only one correct response. Bet. Thank you. All right. Thank you all for laughing at my jokes. For the class of 2026, this day is yours. So I want to start off by having our first student speaker come up, Paxton.
My name is Paxton Hughes. Before we begin, my friend wanted me to ask something about him. So shout out Kingsley from 6th period, who I shared most of my classes with. Stay locked in. In my 3 years at Marina Middle School, I have seen many school events. Sunshine, rain, and what everyone calls penguin spirit. In reality, penguins aren't that academic, so we should be called slightly sleep-deprived rats. We have overpowering excellence and pride in our school, but we also have challenges, like having Chromebooks at 3% battery, and assignments submitted so late, the deadlines become more of creative suggestions than guidelines to follow. We've seen events come and go, we have a steady sense of pride through it all. Today, I want to reflect on what matters. First, the students. The energy isn't in the halls, it's in the people moving through them. Friendships, relationships, laughter in the hallways, competition, and the shared pressure of deadlines we all pretend don't exist until Sunday night. We are the foundation, the future, and the freedom of our generation. But who helped us learn what to do and when? This brings me to the teachers, people who are mentors, tutors, whatever you call them, are undoubtedly a driving force behind some of our futures. However, our future is what we make of it. Our teachers inspire us to shape them, whatever they may be. Who helped us on our way? The parents, the ones who brought us here, and will take us so much farther. Fathers, mothers, all people who shape our curriculum with their compliments, recommendations, and so forth. Socially, they don't shape all of us the same, they do help us make our way forward. Then, the school itself. It may just seem like a plain building, but it has memories. Decades of rigor, achievement, trophies, memories, friendships, relationships, and many, many parents who have come here to complain over the length of the school year. The school shaped us into who we are today, whether or not we're popular, nerdy, athletic, or any of the other defining qualities that make us who we are. The deeper details are really what drives us. We don't think about this very hard, but we never see that everyone has a deep personality. Whatever race, gender, identity, or qualities we may have, we're all human, and we are all here today to celebrate us. So let's celebrate the achievements of this new generation of high schoolers. Good evening, and welcome to the future of Marina. Because we are cool in the past, we are cool in the present, And we, the children of today, are the future.
Thank you, Paxton, for those very nice kind words. Can you have a round of applause for Paxton, everyone? All right, now we're going to introduce our next speaker. It's a duel. I'd like to introduce Austin and Jason.
Good morning, family, friends, and the class of 2026. My name is Jason.
And my name is Austin.
Looking around today, it's clear we aren't leaving Marina as individuals, but as a community we built over the years. Most people see schools as tests or work, but our time was more.
When I think of Marina, I think of the deeply rooted communities. The communities where we strive to improve ourselves in with the support of the people around us. Whether that's being a part of the music program, joining a sports team, or even just playing Brawl Stars with friends at lunch. It's always nice to carry beginners like Stanley in ranked matches. But personally, my time in the string orchestra allowed me to express my love for music in ways that are challenging and vivid. And I have my fellow musicians and orchestra teacher, Mr. Oswald, to thank for that.
Of course, it wasn't all perfect. We all had our breaking points during state testing or that test in Miss Lace's class.
And for me, it was the fitness ground pacer test.
For others, it was the stress of public speaking or the chaos of a group project. But the fact that we're all sitting here today proves we didn't let those moments define us. We're here because we pushed through.
But you must know, resilience isn't just overcoming incredible obstacles. It's also the silent decision of coming to school even when you're tired. It's also reaching out for help when you need it instead of letting yourself collapse. Even though it may not be obvious, these are triumphs.
Truth is, nobody got here solo. We owe a huge thank you to our parents, faculty, and to the friends who supported us along our journey.
And to the school faculty and staff, I just want to say thank you. We built the community, but you kept the foundation running for us. And to Mr. Harris, even though your hallway accountability spikes my cortisol, it kept the school together really well.
As we head off, this isn't about losing the connections we made here, but a start of a new chapter where we take these lessons with us. Success isn't just a grade on a paper, it's how we show up for each other when things get difficult.
And to those who feel uncertain about the future, like me, remember this. We don't need answers today. We just need the curiosity to keep asking questions and the resilience to keep moving forward.
Class of 2026, congratulations.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Austin and Jason, for those nice, kind words. Can we have a round of applause for Austin and Jason? All right. Let's get on to the next student speaker before hallway accountability starts. Melanie.
Good afternoon, family, friends, and the class of 2026. My name is Melanie Salin Lopez, and I am honored to represent our class of 2026. Today marks our transition from being middle schoolers into high schoolers. As of today, we might grow apart from our peers. All of us have made great memories throughout these 3 years of our lives. We all have met new people and experienced ups and downs throughout our school years. I know that we all have met wonderful people who have helped us and other people who have challenged us, but that's helped us shape who we are today. When I first entered middle school, I knew nobody, and I was always an antisocial person. But that has changed ever since a girl came up to me and started talking about the do now that was on the whiteboard. Now, I don't remember exactly what she said to me, but I know that in that moment, I realized how easy it is to talk to people and make new friends. I know that not everybody here is social, but one piece of advice that I will give to the class of 2026 is to not be afraid to talk and meet new people, as you may never know when you might have a whiteboard moment of your own. Before I close, I would like to appreciate some of our wonderful staff that we have at Marina Middle School, like our amazing counselors, Mr. Butak and Mr. Jones, who have always been there when we need it. Mr. Butak for always cracking a joke when we most need it, and Mr. Jones for always having a stock of candy that we can grab whenever, and for always having information about high school. I would also like to appreciate our school security, Miss G, for always being at the door to greet us every morning and to listening my singing when she asked for my pass in the hallways. Sal for giving the best tips on how to stay safe in and out of school. Felipe for always keeping us in check at the lunchline. Lastly, to our teachers, who have always supported our learning and education. I know that when I enter high school, I will be more mature and intelligent than when I first entered middle school. To conclude, I would like to personally thank my parents for supporting me and encouraging me to always do my best in school. To my brother, who I always trust, to my friends who have always made me laugh when I most need it, I wish for my class of 2026 to succeed and accomplish all of our goals I put our minds to. To my classmates, class of 2026, I wish for all of us to have a future full of accomplishments and success. May all of our goals be reached and our dreams become reality. Thank you.
Thank you, Melanie, for her speech. Let's give a round of applause for Melanie, please. Before we move on, I also want to give another shout out and another round of applause for all four, math is hard, student speakers today. They all practiced hard, they wrote their speeches, and they put a lot of effort into these. Let's give them all a round of applause. For our next speaker, I'm going to introduce Marissa to come up to the stage. She will be introducing our next speaker.
Hello, my name is Miss Marissa, and I teach the Autism Focused Special Day class here at Marina. I would like to hand it over to some of our phenomenal 8th grade students who are going to help welcome our principal to the stage. Good lunch. Hold on. Remember Ryan first. Ryan, you want to start?
Hi, I'm Ryan.
And Ethan? I'm Eden.
We would like to introduce our principal, the one and only.
And Mr. Harris.
Well, you did it. Congratulations. I meant what I said, by the way. For some of you, your parents had to drag you across the finish line. So, matter of fact, let's give your parents a round of applause. I'll be as brief as I can, but I do want to take a moment to really express to this class, the students in particular, but also the families here. You may not realize this, but you all as students mean something very special to me as a principal. You are the first students I ever had when I became a principal. You were the first 6th grade class I had at Marina. Many of you and your families came to Marina afraid, worried, concerned about what you had read online or in the newspaper or saw in the news. Because at that time, our school was going through some things. But you all entered that space, unknowing, what that would look like for you. And over the course of these 3 years, you all have grown with me in my practice. You have rebuilt, and I want to stress this class right here, this staff, these families out here, you all have helped rebuild Marina Middle School. Enrollment is up, discipline is down, we have a wait list, academics are on the rise, and hallway accountability is stronger than ever. But I really want to stress upon you what you all did as a class in reshaping the climate and culture of this building. And to families, for my day one families, for my day one ride or die families who were with me in that first year, give yourselves a round of applause. So, students, some of you may not realize this, but I taught high school for 12 years. Social studies, the best subject, by the way. And in those 12 years, I got to see thousands of students grow up into young men and women. And if there's anything that I want to say to you, the one piece of advice that I really want to press upon you in these next 4 years that are pivotal for all of you is this. All of you students, Nyla, girls, all of you students will be faced with a choice between what is right and what is easy. Let me say that again to you. All of you students will be faced with a choice of what is right and what is easy. I am asking you to do what is right, even though it is going to be hard. This community, this staff, have done everything in our power to equip you with the tools so that you can stand up to do what is right and to make the right decision. And sometimes, yes, that will be with your friends, who may not be your friends, or the girlfriend or boyfriend who aren't good for you. And girls, listen to me, he ain't that cute. You need to ask him, can he read? Can he do math? Let's go. I need you all, again, you will not hear me say this too often. I need you all to do this thing for me. Be selfish. Be selfish. These next 4 years will reshape your lives as adults. Do not choose a friend that you will never see again, a boyfriend or girlfriend that you won't have after school. They are not important. You are. Be selfish. Choose you, yourself, your education, your future. Do this for yourself. Be selfish. And like I said, when you are presented with that choice of what is right versus what is easy, I need you to take all the skills that your staff taught you over these 3 years and to do what is right. It will not be easy. I really want to say thank you to you students. You taught me a great deal of how to be a principal, to be a better principal. To the families, thank you. You did the exact same thing. If it wasn't for the people in this room right now, Marina would not be what it is today. The envy of all the other middle schools in SFUSD. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Harris, for those nice inspiring words that we all can take to the next 4 years. Let's give a round of applause for Mr. Harris. All right, now we're going to introduce our last speaker of the afternoon, Mr. Jones.
Good afternoon, everyone, families, friends, our guests, and most importantly, class of 2026. I need you to hear something today, excuse me. Not just listen, but hear. Students, look around this auditorium right now, because what you're looking at, you'll spend the rest of your life trying to get back. After today, this moment will be a core memory. One day a song will come on, or you'll drive past the school, and this whole chapter comes brushing back, and you'll think those were the days. Not perfect or easy, but the days that made you. Many of you know how much I love metaphors when we have conversations, so here's one last one. Your life is like a train ride. You boarded birth. Since that moment, your train has been moving through stations, through seasons, through school years, through stretches of smooth track, stretches that shook everything you thought was steady. People have climbed on, some have climbed off. Some sat right beside you, some barely noticed until they were gone. Some got off before you were ready, and that part still hurts. At every station, the world outside your window changed, whether you were ready for it or not. Now the people in your life, these are passengers, every one of them. Some board at the same stop as you and ride for decades. Some sit beside you for the school year, teach you what you need, and then they're gone. Some get off before you're ready. Like I mentioned, that's hard. But not every exit is a failure. Some goodbyes are just a train doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Today, 8th graders, you're pulling out of one of the most important stations of your life, middle school. And the track ahead, it belongs to you. But before we talk about where you're going, let's talk about how you got here. You board at this middle school station already carrying heavy bags, anxiety, self-doubt, loneliness, the quiet fear of not being enough. You didn't check those bags at the door, you carried them through every hallway, every hard day, and you kept moving. Some of you smiled in public while falling apart in private. And you showed up. What I admire most about this class is not what you've achieved, it is who you became while you were hurting. That's the real graduation today, not the certificate that you're about to receive, but the person holding you. You are the conductor of this train. You decide who gets a seat, and you have every right to decide when it's their stop. Don't keep people on your train past their time. Holding on to someone whose season is over doesn't honor them, it just delays both. You don't have to explain every goodbye. Sometimes outgrowing someone is its own quiet answer. Pay attention to how people make you feel when you leave the room. Do they fill you up or do they drain you? Always remember to protect your own peace and energy. Now on the route itself, it won't be smooth. It was never going to be easy. You will have some sharp turns or long tunnels, delays that make you question everything, and detours that take you somewhere you never planned and teach you something you never could have learned on the original path. It's not the train breaking down, but it's part of the ride. And here's what I need you to stop doing. Stop spending the ride wishing you arrived. Too many of y'all watch each station pass. Elementary school, middle school, high school, maybe even college, or your first job, thinking the next stop is where your life will finally begin. Always rushing to the next mile instead of being present in the current one. Don't do that. Be right here. Now, here's where I get personal. Are y'all ready? I boarded your train late. For some of you, I was already on the train, but not always where you could see me. I stepped on for one stop. I was always somewhere at Marina, always on this train, but I wasn't sitting close to you yet, not until your final year. After 2 years with the same counselor, I became your counselor at your last stop. Some of you welcomed me, some of you like, whatever. Some of you were genuinely worried because of what kind of passenger I would be before you even gave me a real chance. I felt it, I understood it. Because I knew something you didn't know yet. I only had one stop, so I had to make this one stop count. And this is what that one stop looked like. I promise it won't be long. It looked like always answering the same question 6 or 7 times. Questions that were already answered on that lovely Google Classroom that I always reference. And every time I answered it, it drove me absolutely insane. But I wouldn't give it up at all to do it again. It looked like my Velcro students finding me on the yard at lunch, just like they were happen to be walking by. You weren't just passing time, you were trusting me with something. It felt like small talk, but nothing small was about it. You weren't, and also, sorry, my favorite, Coach Jones, we have to run today, asked at every single track practice by someone who ran away and gave everything that they had. Some of you ran so hard, you broke your arm. Love you, JT. Some asked for a 5-minute break in my office that became 20. The if I don't fit in, the if it's too hard. I'm going to miss watching you talk yourself through it out, talk it out loud, sorry. Often without realizing what you're doing. I'm gonna miss heckling y'all about the Giants, because y'all know I love the world champion Los Angeles Dodgers. It looked like the dinner dance, walking in like you've been waiting your whole middle school career to show out, and believe me, y'all were absolutely stunning that day. And it looked like this. Students that took weeks, months to walk through my door who finally sat down across from me and said, "You're not as scary as I thought. Why didn't I talk to you sooner?" That one will always get me. The lesson that I want to leave with this stop is don't let a first impression be your final conclusion. The people who change your life are often the ones you almost walk past. But if I'm going to be real now, this is my stop. Today, Marina Middle School exits your train. Your teachers, your coaches, your counselors, and myself. Some of us stepped on 3 years ago and some for one stop, but this is where we all get off. We weren't meant to pour into you for this stretch of track, and then we were all supposed to step off so you can continue on without us. That was always the plan. Getting off this train is not losing you. It's trusting that we as a school community did our job and that you were ready. Honor this chapter by moving through it and keep moving forward. I'll say that again. Honor this chapter by moving through it and always remember to keep moving forward. 8th graders, remember you are not the passengers, you are the conductors now. Chase purpose and not perfection. Start scared. Believe in yourself before the world catches up. Stay humble. Keep growing and never forget who you are because the world does not need another copy. It needs a real you. And when life gets hard, and believe me, it will, remember this. You've already survived every bad day you thought would derail you, every single one. And you're still here, still moving, still on track. Marina Middle School is very proud of you. I am also very proud of you. All of you, all 216 of you. Thank you for allowing me to ride along with you for one final stop. Now don't forget to board your next train because many of you are usually late. On the accountability and shoulder stuff. But congratulations, class of 2026. Congratulations, freshmen.
Thank you, Mr. Jones, for the final metaphor of the year. I got something to bring everything together. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the passing out of certificates. Before we begin, I want to do a quick reminder to families and guests. We encourage you to celebrate and cheer on your student when their name is called, but to help ensure everyone's safety and allow all families to enjoy the ceremony, please remain seated at all times. You can lift your cell phone a little higher to get a better photo. Let's not run into the aisles, please. All right, Ms. Marissa, you want to start us off?
All right, Miss Marissa's advisory, stand on up. Yeah, I'm standing. All right, he's already on stage. Let's get this going with Paxton Kaidu. Ethan Garcia. Andre Tristan Mondala. Ryan Ted. All right, Ms. Mercer's advisory, when you get back, you go ahead and sit down, all right? Whoever's next. Miss Jen, let's go.
Hello, everyone. Miss Chan's advisory class, please stand up. Please welcome King Casareno. Caleb Chu. Hiba Mohai. Hanya Nataman. Teresa Rivera. And last but not least, Kaylee St. John. Please welcome Mr. Helmenstein.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I read this list of names, I want to tell you, this has been one of my favorite advisory classes of all time and 8th grade classes of all time, in spite of some shocking decisions they have made. But I'm truly going to miss them all. Now watch me butcher these names. Annabelle Chow. Haiyuan Chen. Zishan Eli Chen. Theodora Dimitro. Judy Gad. Wilson Guan. Joey Ho. Joey Kwong. Kalia Lattimore Long. Minix Lee. Sheldon Haley Miller. Ink Urin Munkbatar. Richard Chi. Juniper Rogers. Angelina Tan. John Tan. Chloe C. Francis Lander Vega. Ying Yi Su. Brandon Yu. Tony Yu. Yeah, Tony. Last but not least, Jimmy Sill. Mr. Helmenstein's class, can please take a seat. And Miss Jasmine's class, please rise.
All right, Mackenzie Bader. Gary Chu. John Jacob De La Torre. Yusimi Garcia Warren. Lloyd Gong. Nadai Push. Nanat Haley. Jorfini Hong. Niru Podka. Kyle Lee. Draco Lynn. Eva Mo. Prissity Pandit. Ramona Rainey. Brian Rivas. Melanie Zalik Lopez. Samantha Torres. Juan Yi Sia. Miss Jasmine's class, you may sit down. Mr. Oswald's class, you may rise.
All right, Mr. Oswald's class. Congratulations. Jonathan Akoba. Raba Adika. Benjamin Chen. Lucas Duran Valero. Joel Farias Diaz. Cody Juan. Eva Wu. Isaac Landberg. Ryan Linser. Sammy Mokatari. Diego Navarrete Chan. Gianni Pierre. Gabriela Rodriguez. Daniel. Calvin Ryder. Danny Tam. Ariana Villa. Jason Yu. Jason Zhao. Not last but least, or not least but last, not thinking. All right, Yuki Zhao. Least but not last. All right, congratulations, Mr. Oswald's class. You may be seated. And would Miss Rodas's class please rise?
Alrighty, Miss Rhodes' advisory. Please welcome Fikr Baru. Austin High. Kevin High. Isaiah Castillo Perez. Gailey Chan. Luisa Fan. Trent Bong. Donna Romero Mongora. Aiden Huang. Jamin Huang. Jenny Huang. Isa Lee. Aubrey Lee Owen. Roya Mokri. Kelly Newman. Joshua Pulido. Jaden Wayne. Joe Wu. Maxwell Yee. Congratulations, class of 2026. Okay, and you may take a seat. Please welcome Mr. Shanley's advisory class.
Mr. Shanley's advisory class, please rise. Introduce them.
All right, families, we're almost there. I need y'all to respect the other students so that we can hear those students' names be called. All right, so let's help our neighbors get the volume down, please, and thank you.
Miriam Ben Adelati. Victoria Bonilla. Trey Bobby. Kay Hahn. Sophia Lee. Lena Sophia Lee Chen. Wei Tao Liang. Erica Liao. Zoe Sue. Veronica Suliante. Lily Wu. Maggie Wu. Stanley Wu. Samson Zhang. Lily Zhang. Jinhong Zhu. And Linlin Zhu Li. And Mr. Shanley's advisory, you may be seated. Please welcome up next, Mr. Dagger.
Mr. Dagger's advisory, please rise. Before I call you up, I want to say it's been super fun and I'll miss you. Do great things. Adela Marie and Bernard. Giovanni Bonilla Lizana. Jeremy Gallo Ramirez. Winnie Wong. Lucas Lee. Constance Lee. Joshing Lee. Justin Lin. Samaya McLaughlin. Tristan Payne. Donovan Ramos. Ayana Rose. Moises Silva Lopez. Julia Tay. Jovan Vallejo Gomez. Ayumi Vergara. Elijah Bulber. King Wiley James. Annie Yu. Angela Zinn. Kevin Zapp. All right, y'all can sit. Passing it to Mr. Jackson.
Mr. Jackson's advisory, may you please rise. I'd like to introduce Angel Alvarado. William Perez. Franklin Chen. Nyla Daniel. Alex Fay. Dominic Frivoli. Kennedy Freer. Belgium Gorgim. Abby Guan. Soleil Henry. Renard Ishmael. Sabrina Kwan. Kingsley Lee. Chloe Lee. Doris Lee. Jason Lee.
Sunny Lou. Justin Lou. Janet Shi. Elisa Jane. Wayne Jong. Bentley Zhao. Last but not least, Yvonne Zhao. All right, Mr. Jackson's class, you may now be seated, and I will introduce Mr. Sanchez. All right, Mr. Sanchez's class, please stand. Zeke Alston. Arabella Cruz Becker. Giovanni Campos. Andy Sorone. Yuming Chen. Michael Cunningham Levine. Dexter De La Roca. Apollo Aaron Dillman. Nikia Demlau Brown. Cherish Gaines. Manvit Gurong. Alicia Hardiman. Vivian Wong. Janiyah Jones. George Lien. Haciel Moreno Laguna. Adonis Rackley. Dominic Rowan. Mason Russell. Shaquem Thomas. Vivienne Valdez. Imani Whitfield.
Ellen Yu. Mr. Sanchez's class, you may sit. I now present Mr. Tom.
Hi everyone, this is Tom's class. Please rise. Mudassir Ali. Emma and Justin. Acacia Brown. Nathan Reyes. Paula Hassani. Tiffany Chan. Haley Chen. Lina Chopra. Miko Gashvili. Bosco Hong. Vincent Hong. Taryn Lam. Prim Liam. Jessica Lee. Ella Ma. Hudson Michaels. Kyle Napolitano. Mateo Ortiz Ramirez. Kevin Alexander Tulane. Chloe Wu. Henry Yu. Kingsley Zhu. My class, you may now be seated. And for the grand finale, we have Mr. Young announcing his advisory class.
All right. Mr. Young's class, can you please rise? Deanna Chia. Jason Chen. Gianni Duran. Erica Fang. Jack Wong. Jun Shi Lai. Ceylon Lane. Jonathan Lee. Stephen Lee. Celia Lee. Aiden Liu. Grant DeLong. Jalea Ortiz. Oscar Piagentini. Josh Rogers. Owen Taylor. Austin Wu. Maria Shea. Marlene Yan. Yolande Yu. And last, Julie Zhang. Mr. Young's class, you may be seated.
All right, let's just give one more round of applause for all our graduating 8th graders here. All right, so families and guests, thank you for joining us today and supporting our students along the way. As we conclude, please remember the students will be walking back to Marina Middle School with staff. Families, please meet your students at Marina Middle School after their ceremony. For everyone's safety, we ask that all families and guests remain seated in the auditorium until all students have exited. Once again, until all students have exited. Once the students have left, you will be dismissed. All right, let's give one final round of applause for Marina, class of 2026. Class of 2026, please rise.
Students, you are to walk out as we practice. You're supposed to leave as we practice.
All the plans we do, good things we've been through. Then I'm standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and last, but something told me that I'm moving fast. Now I see you in a better place.
Thank you so much for helping them. Are you a parent or
One of my friends' daughters.
Oh, great. Nice. Thanks so much for helping
Of course.
Outside.
All right, thank you, families. There will be refreshments at Marina. Please make your way back to Marina. We have some cake, some dessert. Mr. Harris will be there.
They don't have to come back now.
Which way, please?
Hi guys. Hey, come inside.
Did he say? Yeah, live stream. Live stream.
Who's in it?
We got 7 people.
Oh, wait, girl.
3 people. But we're gonna upload it later. Did he say go straight back to Marina? Yeah. He said don't stay in the I forgot to say my
I know.
but I was concentrating so hard on the first part.
It's okay. My ear hurts so bad. I saw your
Live.
Yeah, I know. Like,
All my stuff. Waiting. Live. Yay.
You're not getting on faces.
Yay.
It's on YouTube.
Live.
Oh, wow.
Great stream, great graduation. Good job, everybody. Where's the off button? End stream now. Hey, there you are. Now.